أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. به أستعين في جميع الأمور. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم وارحم وترحم كما صليت وسلمت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Blessed climate smart greetings from President of Sam's TQLMA Club, engaged in making 8 billion Sam's Tesla Bitcoin, Sam's Tesla 53 PGCs gold coin, and 21,353 grams Bitcoin gold bars for economic re-engineering of planet Earth. Everyone can participate in our program by simply owning one share of $80 of Sam's TQLMA Club Group High Technology Companies to earn 21+% ROI and enroll in 5,300 PGCs, Global Executive MBA in Climate Smart Business with Traction, to build their home in Sam's Wheel of Life Farm School Tesla-powered Al Saadah Towers, which Musk Foundation is building in global university campuses, farms, and gold mines. Sara Khush Naseeb Hazrat. So let's welcome my very good fellow engineer, Mr. Rukana D. Silva, who represents Sam's TQLMA Club in Sri Lanka, and he will be sharing, our plan of economic re-engineering of Sri Lanka and the Mother Earth. So the floor is yours, Mr. Rukana.
Yeah, okay. I'm Rochana De Silva, Rochana De Silva, and I think I'm just 1 year older to Doctor. So that way, so I have gained at least over 40 years or more. I think yes, about 50 years of experience in the engineering field. And I started my engineering career, the realistic engineering career in Zambia way back in 1979. So I was employed there as a mechanical engineer. Then I was there only for 4 years. And then I came back to Sri Lanka and started working in a previously British-owned company called Walker Sons and Company Limited, which was established in Sri Lanka in 1834. And I continued to work from the being an engineer. I was finally a branch manager when I resigned from that company, and then I joined another blue chip company called Samuel Sons and Company Limited, also in Colombo, and there I worked until 1992, and then I resigned from there and I started my own business called Demeco Enterprises, and since then I have been running that company. It's a sole proprietorship company anyway. So, but since the year 2000, the millennium, we have been concentrating ourselves on exporting machinery from Sri Lanka. We have exported worldwide, including the USA and some of the European countries like France, and then on the Asian side, Malaysia is our main a business trading partner, again to Indonesia, so on. Yes. So my specialty right now is in the biofuel producing solid biofuel producing industry. We manufacture briquetting machines for making fire logs. For your information, fire logs are used in the EU. Only during the winter season, it exceeds 1 million metric tons. Those were the historical data I had, but now it has increased due to the restrictions in gas supplies. Now they buy 365 days.
Okay.
Yes. So because of this, my colleague with my technological support has started exporting briquettes to Ireland. Ireland is called BTN distributors. They are distributing to the entire EU. We are exporting from Indonesia. So that is the current status. But I think Doctor will, he knows about my, the rise and falls in my life. But still, I'm very active. I'm 71 now, but I want to work. I want to continue with my work.
And I think
So,
our plan basically is that, fellow engineers who are above 50, and we are definitely, cross that, margin. And today we have got, our plan is to really train young engineers, make them like us. Okay. And
yes,
all the
yes,
hard work which we did as an employees,
yes,
I don't
yes,
want our young engineers to follow that path. I want
yes,
them to become entrepreneurs right from the
yes,
stretch. Okay. So I'm
exactly.
actually
Yes,
engaging all the engineering students, all the
yes,
STEM graduates,
yes,
enrolling all of them into our Global Executive MBA program, which,
yes,
I developed during my tenure as Associate Professor of Industrial Engineering and Management at Institute of Business Management. To
yes,
really, engineering was, my next nature. And, as an engineer, I didn't have any issues of any kind.
yes,
But
yes,
when I joined this business program, I
yes,
saw that, all the issues which the world is facing today is
yes,
because of the, managers which are being
yes,
trained by these business
yes,
schools. That they,
very
they
right.
train them to lie. Okay. They train
Very
them to
true.
do all the wrong things, which
Yes,
are not right actually. So
yes,
actually I
yes,
had a good chance of
yes,
re-engineering that MBA program. So I did the
yes,
re-engineering of the MBA program, developed this climate smart business with traction
yes,
kind of program, which is a
yes,
benchmark program, because the $53,000 MBA program, I'm offering much better program for just $8,000. And a
correct.
lot of the people are amazed with that. So I said, well, I'm able to offer it because it's a global executive MBA program,
Yes,
meaning that,
yes,
as soon as a person joins my program, he starts working.
yes, yes,
So, I have got an asset of a human asset willing to work for me for 18 hours a day. I mean, that's a blessing
correct.
I have. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes,
that is what, allows me to make money. Okay. And we are talking about feeding 8 billion people with climate
yes,
smart food. Okay.
yes,
So with that $5 trillion a year industry, I want every engineer to become a millionaire, because that's a graduation requirement. And in
yes,
53 months, they will be actually owning or co-owning $1 million business. And we are
correct.
linking all the businesses which are in trouble today. with an engineer, because a lot of the businesses cannot afford an engineer. Okay.
Correct.
So all
Yes.
the SMEs, I'm linking the SMEs with an engineer. So they form a team, and with that team actually develops this, million PGC business, which, allows everybody to enjoy this economic vibrancy. So that is our plan. And I think you are, you have a huge task of really helping Dr. Paul Olivier. So when we are talking
Yes.
about 2 billion mothers, I'm giving you the
Yes.
exact number, okay? So we need
Yes.
to make 2 billion these gasifiers. And, we have been talking
Okay.
about that, and I've given you the specifications and everything. And the
Yes.
gasifiers, in order to operate the gasifier, we need our briquetting machines, because, we transform all the waste, which doesn't have any nutrition in it, into the pellets, into the fuel pellets.
Yes.
And your machines can produce that fuel pellet. Okay, so
Correct.
that
Correct.
is what the combination is. So we have to make these fuel pellet machines, which is briquetting machine, okay, for each of our Sam's Wheel of Life Farm School, Tesla powered Saadah towers, which we are building in all 25,000 university campuses. So the briquetting machine is a primary requirement, and then we need to produce this 2 billion plus, because all the commercial kitchens will also be using our gasifiers of a larger size. So but all home-based gasifiers have been developed by Dr. Paul Olivier. It's a perfect design, and which converts all the waste into fuel. And the byproduct of these gasifier is a biochar, and that biochar is an excellent ingredient for climate smart agriculture. Fertilizer. So it's a perfect combination. And I think when I shared this with one of the friends of Elon Musk, I'll share that video recording also with you. He just said that, well, man, I mean, you are a God-given gift to humanity. You got everything in place, my friend, and to delight everybody. So
in fact, I was my friend proposed from Indonesia. He's a small guy, but of course very much younger to us. That they have almost 125 these plywood making factories in Indonesia, which has a waste product of 1,000 tons per month each factory.
I know.
So which can be converted to pellets very easily. So
that is, I think, what the potential is. And like you mentioned, the target countries, and we whatever small amount of money we have lost in Malaysia, I will make sure that money is recovered. Okay, and we make much more, because these two countries, Malaysia and Indonesia, is an ideal place. Dr. Paul Olivier loves it, because Johor Bahru is a twin city with Singapore. And he wants to
really walk to Singapore.
Walk to Singapore, from Johor Bahru. So he likes to set up our campus town in Johor Bahru, where we do all these manufacturing, and then we supply our food products to all the restaurants of Singapore, which are very famous. So that is the plan. And I think you are able to lead this. Like I said, you are based in Sri Lanka. I love my city, Karachi, and you love your city, Colombo. So we will definitely be based in our city, because both Colombo and Karachi has got a lot of waste, and we want to convert all that waste to value, transform these cities into climate smart cities, and then delight everybody. I don't know about Colombo, but in Karachi, I know that by simply one product of milk, I can make $1 million per day. So I know that, and nobody has been able to mention any city in the world where one can make $1 million a day. So I said, well, Karachi is that city. I'm living in it. And,
Yes.
that is the reason I've started up this company and left my
Yes.
comfortable, positions in Procter & Gamble and in, CBM as an
All right.
employee and started
Yes.
up the entrepreneurship, based on
Yes.
simply the fact that, all my wisdom, experience is useless if I'm not able to save the residents of Karachi from cancer.
Yeah. In
You know?
fact, we have been trying to introduce this solid biofuel technology to mainly to Karachi because, as you know, both of us visited Karachi in 2009
Right.
for the My Karachi International Exhibition
Right.
with our technology, and since then, or even before that, I have been working with a Pakistan engineer, boiler expert by the name of Mr. Mohammed Duja.
Okay.
And they have included me also in the Pakistan engineers WhatsApp group.
Okay.
And yes, I'm the only non-Pakistani guy
in that group, right?
that group.
Okay.
Yes. So we can talk to them also because he's also based in Canada.
Wonderful.
Right now he's in Canada, I think.
In Canada. Okay. So I think all these Pakistani engineers, and I think what I will do is I will hand over this. I will share the recording and everything, and you actually manage everything in WhatsApp, because I don't use WhatsApp anymore because it was taking up a lot of my time. So I decided to just focus on Instagram and Facebook, so to communicate. And so you can do that, all these engineering groups, etc., which are in Facebook, officially represent ourselves, our group, and then, introduce our program on Facebook, so everybody knows that we are, engaged in it. And I think for us, it won't be a difficult thing. There are 7 million engineers, and we need to enroll them into our program so that they are enjoying, climate smart, total quality life, and by providing the total quality life to everybody else. Because without engineers, you cannot really, move forward.
I understand. Yes.
So I think let's now start this process up, because, Sri Lanka needs, economic help. And we can definitely assist all the Sri Lankans, because Sayyidina Ali Qadar Mufaddal and his 1 million followers will support, our project in Sri Lanka also, in setting up our SAM's AMU Tesla Gigafactory campus town. We need a 5 square mile site for that. But then all the universities and farms of Sri Lanka can be transformed into SAM's Wheel of Life Farm School Al Saadah towers. We can build these towers in them, which requires only 5-acre kind of a site. So let's start with that whole process, engage all the engineers, into our program. And simple, I mean, they don't even have the money, the Kardan Hasna will be provided to them. All they have to have is a qualification. They fill out our form and start the journey with just $80, because they have to own one share of, SAM's TQLMA Club high technology companies, which you are representing in Sri Lanka. So that's it. And, after that, we move forward. So you simply share your, I think, as to simplify the whole matter, you already have a company which is established in Sri Lanka. And, so you can incorporate me as a director in your company, and we share your account numbers, of Sri Lanka in our enrollment form, so that then it becomes really transparent. And I think if you do not have a dollar account, I'm sure you have a dollar account. So
I have all accounts, but zero balance.
That's okay. That's not, I think we'll populate it. So just share an account, with a dollar account, our company account, basically. So that way,
actually, may I suggest this, Doctor, now, since my account, my company is a sole proprietorship. So I think we'll have to establish a new company for you to become a director, because This one is just a one-man show. This one, my company.
I understand that. But now there are two
Yes.
choices. Okay. One is
Yes.
that we elevate your company to a private limited company, etc. So that
I did it long time ago, but then I was not happy with it because the other people were just idling.
I know.
Myself.
But I
Yes.
think if that company and the private limited company status exist, that's fine.
Yes.
I mean, we remove other people who were not active. And that's what I
Yes.
did in my company also. I mean, people
Yes.
who are not active has been removed from Pakistan, my company, Sam's TQLMA Club Private Limited. And so
Yes.
that is one option, that we
Yes.
utilize our present company, and then in parallel, our
Yes.
company EMCI LLC, okay, which is the
Oh.
management company. We will be
Yes.
establishing that company subsidiary in Sri Lanka, and then they will be actually allowing us to set up and maybe
Yes.
set up your private limited company and do all the management related tasks. So I will
Yes.
definitely, we will engage Mr. John Holder, who owns
Yes.
this EMCI company, which is a
Yes.
management company, and their primary focus is to make sure that all the incorporation requirements and all the tax, etc., benefits,
Exactly.
etc., can be taken
Yes.
care of. So he's an
Yes.
accountant basically, and he operates this company. Very good friend of mine, and you know my gold business. So
Yes. Yes.
he was engaged in doing some of our gold transactions in USA, and we know him
Yes.
for I think about the same amount of time as I know
Yes.
you. I know him
Yes.
also.
Yes.
So now he is also part of our group, and EMCI
Uh-huh.
LLC basically will assist. We open up a subsidiary of EMCI LLC in Sri Lanka, and then
Yes.
we simply, that subsidiary will basically
Yes.
take care of everything. And you can serve, me and
Yes.
you both can serve as the director of EMCI LLC,
Yeah.
which we will
Yeah.
be, incorporating in Sri Lanka. And that way
Yes.
it becomes very simple, because an
All
established
right.
American company
Yes.
can be established, and then that company can then take care of, all the other companies which we want to establish.
Yes. Yes.
Sam's TQLMA
Yes.
Club as well as Demeco Enterprises,
Yeah.
etc.,
Yeah.
can then
Yeah.
be formalized
Yeah.
to
Correct.
do
Correct.
specific, business.
Yes. So,
Okay, so I think
all,
if we do not have any other questions, I have got.
yeah. Now to incorporate that company, a subsidiary of that company in Colombo,
Mhm.
you may need a company secretary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can introduce a very trusted person, I mean, the company
Mhm.
who can do that for you. Yes, I will.
Definitely. So I think the people in Sri Lanka. So a
Yes,
chartered accountant, a fellow chartered accountant would definitely
that's right.
would love to become a company secretary, and then
Yes,
you and me are a director in the company, and that way
yes,
the core team can be formalized.
exactly. Yes, and it can be formed under the BOI status. Then
Mhm.
you get a lot of fringe benefits.
Benefits from it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, duty free and all sorts of things. Yes.
Wonderful.
Otherwise, it is impossible to operate without the BOI status. That is
Correct,
board
correct,
of
correct. I know,
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I think that foreign direct investment, when $10 billion is coming, I'm
Yes.
sure government of
That
Sri
is
Lanka,
that is more than enough to
yeah,
start with.
to start
Yeah,
the whole
I
operation,
think I think their target is something like not even $500,000.
Yeah, I know,
Yes,
I know. So I
yes,
think
yes,
government of Sri Lanka will be delighted to give us
yes,
the maximum incentives, and
yes,
so that and Sayyadna enjoys a great rapport with all the leaders of the world. So
yes,
he is in Sri Lanka now, so we can definitely identify a site, and on that site we can
yeah,
do the foundation laying stone, etc., by your Prime
yes,
Minister and Sayyadna together. So it becomes a really official, formal deal. And then maybe
yes.
we will invite Mr. Elon Musk to join us in Colombo.
Very good, very good. So now, for how long will he be there?
His
Uh,
schedules is very, he's there for about a week or so or something like that. But he is
uh-huh.
just landed yesterday in Sri
All right.
Lanka.
Okay.
And
Yes.
I'm inviting him to complete the Sri Lanka, after the Sri Lanka trip, I would like
Yes.
him to come to Karachi, so
All
that
right.
what
Yes.
we do in Sri Lanka, then we duplicate that in Karachi.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's based in Canada, is it?
No, he is based in Mumbai.
Mumbai. All right.
In
All right.
Mumbai.
Okay.
So
Okay.
headquarter
Okay.
is in Mumbai, but he
Yes.
travels, everywhere in the world.
Yes.
So we
Yes.
have got our community members spreaded along the globe in all continents of the world. So,
Yes.
and 1 million of them, that's what we are talking about. 1 million into $80, one share means
Yes.
that 80 million is
Yes.
automatically available, for us.
I understand. Yes. Yes. Mm.
So that amount, minimum of that amount will come from our
Yes.
community,
Yes.
for the Sri Lanka project, and then that becomes a good startup capital for us to move forward.
Yes. Yes. Mm.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So
Okay.
I think I think we have covered all the grounds, and I would like you to maybe give a 2-minute message in your local language, so everybody in Sri Lanka also understands, what we are talking about, and we can engage the total population of Sri Lanka also into our program.
Yeah.
And specifically mention that if the government offers any kind of support to the STEM graduates, in form of Kardan Hasana, Musk Foundation will pay back the Kardan Hasana to the government.
Yeah, that is a bit of a problem for me to talk in my own language, because I'm not used to talk in my mother tongue. Because can you give me some time to prepare it? Then I can.
No, we can have a follow-up session, but this is just like
Yes.
a 1-minute sort of, concluding thing, or otherwise, we can definitely plan a follow-up meeting, maybe with
Yes.
Mr. John Holder
Better, because
also part of it.
with all, yes, with all these names, I can only
Okay,
remember your name, and
right.
all these other terms and names are, and Elon Musk also is it is very familiar to me.
Is definitely.
But other things about the project terms, and the conditions and things like that, I have to
Definitely. And I
write it down, and then
have already
yes,
appointed you as a
yes,
director of SAM's TQLMA Club formally, so that
yes,
now, you have that appointment letter with you, and that appointment letter will allow you to establish the linkages with all the universities, SMEs, with everyone in Sri Lanka.
yes, yes.
Okay. So that is
Yes,
already formal.
yes. All right. Okay.
Okay. So I think
Yes.
with that,
Okay.
I will just conclude with, prayers in my own language, so that,
Please,
everybody
please.
understands, and then we, conclude the meeting. So
Yes.
we are really delighted to have Mr. Rukana with us now, giving 100% of his time and wisdom and experience to all the STEM graduates of our world. And we are thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for providing us this opportunity of serving climate smart food to 8 billion residents of our planet, utilizing the current best climate smart technologies, which Mr. Rukana is an expert in. And, we are ready to re-engineer Sri Lanka and Pakistan, so that, and then the Sri Lanka, Pakistan model will be duplicated in all the developing countries, so everyone enjoys climate smart total quality life. तो सारे आखिरी में हम ये दुआ करते हैं कि सारे खुश नसीब हजरात जो मक्का मुअज़्ज़मा में, मदीनतुल मुनव्वरा में, बैतुल मक़दिस में, करबला मोहल्ला में, नजफ़ुल अशरफ में रहते हैं, हमारे एक में ख़ास दुआ करें कि ख़ास तौर पर 2 बिलियन मुसलमानों को हम हज का फरीज़ा अदा करने के साथ साथ उनको रिज़्क़ हलाल भी मुहैया करेंगे, और वो हमारे कंपनी के जो रुकाना डी सिल्वा साहब श्रीलंका में ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं, और उस कंपनी के भी वो मालिक बनेंगे, को ओन करेंगे। तो हम चाहेंगे कि सारे लोग जो है $8,000 से हमारे प्रोग्राम को ज्वाइन करें, सैम्स TQLMA क्लब के लाइफ मेंबर बने, और 100 शेयर्स के मालिक बन के रिस्क हलाल भी कमाएं। तो बस ये पैगाम सब तक पहुंचाएं, सबको हमारे प्रोग्राम के अंदर शामिल करें, और हम मिलजुल के सारे मसाइल जो मौजूद है फिलहाल दुनिया में उनको इंशाअल्लाह ताला हम हल करेंगे। और वो सारी डिस्प्लेस्ड मदर्स हर जगह पे आजकल जो जंग वगैरह चल रही है गाजा में और बाकी जगहों के ऊपर, उन डिस्प्लेस मदर्स को भी हम अपने सैम्स व्हील ऑफ लाइफ फार्म स्कूल टेस्ला पावर्ड सादा टावर्स के अंदर बसाएंगे, ताकि हमारे लिए वो बेहतरीन खाने पकाएं और सबको सेहतमंद जिंदगी गुजारने के का शरफ अता करें। शुक्रन जजीला। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला सय्यिदिना मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि सय्यिदिना मुहम्मदिन व बारिक वसल्लिम व आखिरु दावाना अनिल हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन। Thank you very much, Mr. Rukana, for a wonderful meeting on a very short notice.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.